Hi everyone! In today's clearing, we are focusing on releasing any money stress, any fear or worry that you're holding around money, income, security, and resources. We want to open you up to receive your highest good during this time. So this is the third week that I'm working on themes related to COVID-19 and anything that's coming up for you from the collective, from your community, even from your immediate family. So we're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to weave it in with today's clearing. I really want to make sure that all of you are open to receiving your highest good, and I really want to clear you from the hive mind, that energy of just feeling like you are being controlled or manipulated through fear or panic or anxiety. So let's go ahead and start with a little prayer of intention. Just going to have you relax your body for a moment, close your eyes, take a breath, and I'm going to do the same. So I would like to call upon and invoke or bring forth the very highest vibration of source energy, which is love, to step into this clearing. I'd like to ask that all of the beings who are working with us come forward with ease, that any negative or limiting themes, challenges, choices, or programs that need to be clear easily and effortlessly, and that I remain neutral and clear on behalf of anyone listening, and so it is. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pick up my pendulum and let's go ahead and connect in. So what I want to know first is if I'm working with myself, listeners, high self, or both. The answer is no one. So this just means that there are some energies that are running for you that are blocking you from receiving healing. So let's see what that is. So we have energies related to apathy and helplessness, abuse of self through paranoia, and energies of rejection of self, energies of victimization, abuse of self through holding on to a feeling or perception of hardship, and also disappointment. So is this enough to clear it? The answer is yes. So let's go ahead and release it. All of these discordant energies. Now, am I working with myself, listeners, high self, or both? Now both. So does anyone have a block to receiving or benefiting? No. From the session, from the modality, or from me? Nope. So let's look at how long will it take to apply the prep to work list to me, my high self, listener, their high self. Apply it now. So let's look at the lowest level of consciousness for anyone on my high self committee. And where is my soul's consciousness or level of awareness on behalf of anyone listening? I want to make sure that as the healer, I am neutral and clear on your behalf. And now let's look at the lowest level of consciousness for anyone on your high self committee. And let's look at your soul's consciousness or level of awareness. So as you are receiving this healing today, I just want to remind you to just breathe, just focus on your breath. Even if you're listening to this, some people listen while they're doing the dishes or while they're doing things around the house. Just keep breathing as you are receiving. So let's just look at to what degree is everyone in their physical body. So there's a general energy here of not feeling very grounded. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's clear energies of rage, energies of abuse of self, overwhelm, worry, and panic. And let's just let all of that go. So one of the things I have been noticing through working with clients in the last 2 weeks is the very beginning of all of my sessions, I'm releasing all of these energies and thought forms and perspectives and emotional energy that my clients have been picking up from the collective, or as I mentioned before, just immediate family or even community. And it's actually quite a large percentage of the clearing. So it's really amazing how much we can pick up from the world around us. And I've mentioned it before in previous clearings. We really tend to think that we are separated, that we're isolated, especially now being quarantined. It's this feeling of disconnection, and really it's an illusion. So even if you are not watching the news, Even if you are trying to distance yourself from getting too caught up in the day-to-day fear, panic, anxiety that you can most definitely connect with on TV or even online, we're still feeling and picking up on the collective. So let's just look at that. So first of all, what is running that we most need to clear for everyone listening? So discarnates in your aura, discarnates from past lives, discarnates in possession. So what the heck does that mean? So we're talking about beings out of physical body, so what we would say a spirit, who is still connected to this time-space reality, holding certain energies or emotions that are a match to things that you are running. Fear, panic, anxiety, worry, nervousness, or anger, resentment, frustration. We would say these are sort of lower energies. And so what can happen is you can be running these energies, non-physical connects with you, non-physical beings who are running the same energy, and it's like you get this concentrated hit of that energy because now you have all of these beings attached holding the same kind of fear or panic. So then your fear panic just goes right up off the scales. So what we want to do is let go of all of that. So let's take each person listening and let's remove all discarnate separate entities, attachments, vortex or portal energies, any of the souls in the body, souls connected, how many are remaining, how many are left, how many are still there. Where else are there hidden attachments? Infinites of infinites for the collective. Let's clear all of the guilt that they're holding, insecurity, victimization, panic, worry, and overwhelm, and let's take all accumulation and release it. We want all of the imprints lifted off of your being, all of the discordant energies, and any beings who are attached. Give everybody a boost to let that go. Anybody who is listening have vows, contracts, oaths, agreements, or obligations to allow attachments? Yes. Let's go ahead and release that for you. Clear frustration, clear anxiety, and let's clear overwhelm. So now let's just look any other discarnate separate entities or attachments connected, any other discordant thought forms. What about perspectives or points of view coming from outside self? Yes, where it's just really not helpful. That's what we're looking at. Energies of guilt, frustration, helplessness, anger, victimization, brutality, and energies of disappointment. So let's release that for you as well. And so if you can just take another nice deep breath, just want to let all of these energies go. So now, moving forward, to what degree is everyone grounded in their physical body and in their life? How many other hidden discarnate separate entities, attachments? How many are left? How many are remaining? How many are still there? So let's start with let me just look at where's my ego listeners. Ego, good. Does anyone else have a block to receiving healing today? No. So now let's look at any fear. Fear, money fear, survival fear during this time. Where are we going? So we have a program of anxiety that was originally established in a past life where you're a part of a group or community. There's a mental and an emotional harm. And in this experience, you are activated with an energy of hardship. Also insecurity, worry, disappointment in self, energies of suffering. Disappointment in self is related to judgment of self. We have overwhelm, anger, and helplessness. So now, is this enough to clear it? Let's clear the lifetime, the program, and all of the energies that were activated for you in the past or in another point of consciousness or through your ancestral lineage that is being called up now and compounding all of this fear and worry that you're holding. So we're going to let all of this go. And I just want to take a moment and convey something to you that I feel is really important. So one of the things that I've noticed working with clients over the last few weeks is that despite how things seem. Despite everything seeming or feeling very unsettling, upsetting, we're in the unknown, there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of fear. What I've noticed with all of my clients right across the board is everyone is having breakthroughs and positive things unfolding in their life. And I'm not saying that this is just because of me and the healing work that we're doing. I'm saying that even during times that feel tumultuous or upsetting or fearful, good is happening all over the place. There is still so much good, so many breakthroughs. So I really want you to challenge yourself to look at how and to be observant around how you are looking at your life, how you're looking at your day-to-day. Because in the midst of all of this chaos, there are miracles and good and magical things that can come into your life. So let's just look at any place where there is a block to money, income, security, or resources. So where are we starting? Frustration program from a past life within a group. There's a harm, there's a mental harm. The energy is depression, despair, and doom. Of course, very important negative or discordant energies that when you're running them, you have a hard time. You can't see the good. So what I want to know is if this is enough to clear it. Yeah, let's clear it out. The lifetime, the program, the energy. And any of these programs of despair, depression, doom, anxiety, or loneliness that you're running, we're going to release this from your being. So these are mostly mental programs coming up, yes, because we want to tweak how you're observing or seeing things in life. What's next? Let's clear your blocks to trust, trusting yourself, trusting life, trusting source. Let's clear blocks to self-forgiveness, enthusiasm, and comfort. Where else, for anyone who is listening, is there a block to money and income? What about the feeling and the experience of security and resources? No. What about fear during uncertain times? Yes. So let's clear your blocks to fun. Clear blocks to success, clear blocks to laughter, clear blocks to humor. These are all energies that when you can engage with them will raise your vibration. We want to raise your vibration. We want to bring lightness. We want to bring joy. We want to bring openness to possibility into your experience so that you're open to receive. So what else? Where else is anyone feeling disconnected or shut down to good, their highest good? So this is primarily a block to trust. So let's open it up and let's see where you are holding blocks to trust. This is a fear program. It's an imprint of abuse of self from a past life within a group. There's an emotional and a mental harm, harming self through perspective or point of view. The energy that was established at the time was frustration, energies of hate of self, insecurity, anxiety, energies of negativity, self-doubt, and self-pity. So I want to know if this is enough to clear it. Yes, so let's clear the lifetime, the program, the energy, and remove the discord. So what's the accuracy, the completion, and the integration? Over 100%. Any blocks for anyone listening to be able to feel grounded in their being, grounded in their life? No. Any blocks to feeling and connecting with joy? Yes. So let's release this. So first of all, let's clear anxiety as a negative motivation. So what's the negative motivation? Limiting your self-expression. Let's release it. Clear bitterness as a negative motivation that you're holding to control or manipulate yourself or others. Let's release it. Let's clear self-punishment as a negative motivation to control or manipulate self or others. Now, when I say that, this is unconscious. You're not consciously waking up saying, I think I'm going to hold bitterness today so I can manipulate everyone. This is just a pattern. So we don't judge it, we just release it. What else? Clear self-punishment, clear anxiety again, and clear helplessness. Let's clear the discordant energies, the programs, the master programs, and any negative motivations. To what degree has that been resolved? Now, where can we create a shift for anyone listening related to their openness to receive good, blessings, light, joy, opportunities, breakthroughs? Let's clear blocks to passion, clear blocks to wholeness, clear blocks to self-expression, creativity, clear blocks to endurance, and clear blocks to love. Any other blocks to opportunities, to feeling grounded? And where else is anyone feeling sucked into or connected to the hive mind, where there's fear or panic or even helplessness running? This is a fear program and an imprint of abuse of self that was established in a past life. You are a part of a group or community. There's an emotional and a physical harm to you through an authority figure. It created an energy of separation from self and a vow, contract, oath, agreement, or obligation to run in a hive mind mentality. And so I want to know if this is enough to clear it. So let's clear the lifetime, the program, the energy, and remove the discord. Clear panic, clear paranoia, clear anger, and let's clear energies of insanity. So what we want is for you to be able to be your individual, authentic self, able to be connected to your highest good, able to think for yourself, able to be discerning, and still know that you are connected to all that is, connected to your family, your loved ones, society at large, the whole planet, Mother Earth, all of that. It's all connected, but we don't want you in an energy where everyone's running fear, I'm fearful. Everyone's running panic, I'm in panic. We want you to be able to be discerning and to be able to connect into the highest vibration wherever you can, however you can. So if you're in fear, maybe you move more into hopefulness, or maybe you move from fear to anger, and then from anger, you move into more of a hopeful energy. However you need to move up the emotional scale is great, but we want you to be open to discernment, to thinking for yourself, to being creative, to being open to divine intelligence to help lead you through this experience. So let's see what's next. Let's just clear your high self committee, another term for the beings who are working with you. Let's put a bubble of love and light around all of your high self guides, guardian angels, your non-physical team. So where does anyone who is listening have a block to working more directly with source or their non-physical team? It's a frustration program, and it's an energy of resentment from past experiences where you believed that you were abandoned by the non-physical. And so what is this? It's an experience of a trauma from a past life where this is an energy of a group connected to a mother superior or some kind of a spiritual or religious mother. There's a harm to the group, a physical death harm. They're holding an energy, or you're holding an energy of frustration, stinginess towards yourself, panic, energies of paranoia, injustice, and energies of guilt. And what I'm hearing about this is it shifted you into being in a kind of survival mode where there's a lot of hopelessness connected to this. And so I want to know if this is enough to clear it. Let's release it now. We're just going to let this unwind from your being. And so what do we need to bring in or clear in order to help everyone to connect to source energy, their non-physical team, in whatever way you feel the most comfortable? So let's clear all frustration, clear all energies of loneliness, clear any abuse of self, guilt, exhaustion, and panic, and let's release it now. Now let's bring in gentleness towards self. Let's bring in receiving, energies of love, energies of playfulness, energies of hope, and energies of fun. When you engage in fun, in laughter, playfulness, those types of things that we consider maybe very childlike, it actually just releases all of those pessimistic defense mechanisms that our ego tends to want to put up. And it really opens you up to receiving. It helps to just interrupt your mind in this constant fear, worry, anxiety, panic, what's going to happen, brings you back into the present. And that's the gateway to that openness. There's so much good that can flow into your experience when you just let go and relax and let yourself play. And so for you, that might be taking a walk and noticing what's going on in nature. This morning, my husband and I took a walk, and we were pointing out all of the different birds' nests that we could see in the trees. We brought our dog with us, and we're just having a great time. For you, this could be doing some art. It could be crafts. It could be watching funny movies or stand-up comedy. Whatever it is, do it, because we want to lighten you up so that you're shifting your vibration and opening yourself up to receiving your greater good. Anything else we need to clear or bring in for anyone listening? Yes. So let's download the vibration, the energy of receiving. Does anyone have a block to receiving? Yeah. 668 energies related to the program of guilt. So this would be, well, if I receive and other people aren't receiving, maybe I should feel bad about that. Maybe that's being greedy. Maybe I need to have, and this is all unconscious. For some of you, maybe this is, you do have these conscious thoughts, but it's, maybe if we're all struggling, I need to struggle too. No, you don't. Stop it. You want to move into energies of lightness and positivity and abundance and receiving, because from that place you are going to be able to uplift everyone around you, people that you come in contact with. So let's clear any overwhelm, any judgment of self through guilt, any energies of fatigue, and any energies of self-doubt. Anything else that we need to clear or download? Is there anything more to do? Any symbols that we need to bring in to help shift energy? Yes, so I'm going to grab my healing symbols binder, and I'm going to go ahead and look at which symbols we need to bring in for you. So let's see, I'm using my pendulum over the index. So first symbol is tension release. Perfect. So let's go to that page. I'll show you what it looks like so you can get an idea. Okay, so let me just put this down. So this is tension release. Let's see if I can make this pretty easy for you to see. Yeah, the bottom symbol. So let's go ahead and bring in, we're going to download this symbol, all levels of your being, all the cells of your body, all areas of your life. Just go ahead and breathe this in. So this is also going to have a positive influence or effect on your stomach, your neck, your shoulders, your back, arms, chest, any place where you're holding tension in your body. So as I am downloading this, just notice where you are feeling this. And just take a nice deep breath and release it. Perfect. Anything else that we need to bring in? Yes, I'm going to download a symbol to release any headaches, tension around the head, tension around the neck, tension around the shoulders. This is really, really helpful. We get so activated and have so much running when we are tuned into the news or on our phones so much. So this is just to help release that energy for you. I'm just still integrating, so let's go ahead and just let this integrate. And I'm going to do the symbol also to just release anything around having an erratic lifestyle. So having our schedule so disrupted right now, it can be very challenging. So let's just go ahead and bring this in, bringing comfort and groundedness and soothing related to having such an erratic lifestyle right now. So again, just to go ahead and breathe this in. Okay, perfect. Anything else that we need to know about this? I'll show you what this one looks like. I forgot to show you the other one. Boom, there it is. Perfect. So I'm going to put this away and let's see if there's anything remaining before we wrap up for today. So let's look at what's the accuracy, the completion, the integration of this clearing. Is there anything else that anyone needs to have cleared or downloaded? Any other money fear? Yes, there are 224 energies still related to money fear that comes through helplessness, the energy of helplessness. So can we release it? Let's clear helplessness and then the money fear that's underneath it. Any other fear of not enough, of lack, of any belief there's no opportunity, there's no money, I am alone, there's no help. Where does anyone have a block to receiving help or support? 889 energies related to what? The energy or program, the discordant energy of panic. So let's go ahead and let this go. Any other panic? Any other money fear, any other helplessness, anything else that we need to bring in order to be complete for today? Yes, again, I'm being told to download fun. Let's bring in freedom, receiving energies of playfulness and energies of involvement. Let's bring in cheerfulness and the program of determination. So now the final accuracy, completion, integration, and let's go ahead and apply the mop-up. Let's clear the 9 stacks, anything on or off the charts. I want to thank myself, listeners, high self, all of the beings working with us, bringing forth light and releasing any darkness, limitation, or fear, and so it is. I hope that you've enjoyed this clearing. I hope you feel lighter. I hope you feel more relaxed, more grounded. Have a beautiful week. Take care of yourself. Do whatever you need to do to put yourself on a schedule each day that feels like it's a contribution, not just to your mind, but also to your body. It's so important that we get some movement in every day, whether it's watching and doing yoga online or going out for a walk, whatever it is that you feel like you need, please do it. Support yourself, support your body, and just to be open. And please don't forget, when you go out, smile. It makes a big difference. I'll be back next week with another clearing. Bye for now.